Good morning, Kyle Barrington here again with Modern American Combative Arts. We're working through some basic stuff, loading, unloading, press checking. Today, you see, nice Georgia day. It's February, 50s. We just had a storm roll through, so it's a little chilly. Just got back from Jacksonville. This morning we had a Special Forces Association meeting. We're having the National Convention here 2016 in Jacksonville, Florida, Chapter 88. For my Special Forces brethren, first, I hope you're a member of the Special Forces Association. Second, I hope you show up down here in Jacksonville in June and we see you. I'll be running the range. Okay? Hope to see you there. What we're going to work on now is the guardian mindset, the way to clear a gun, load a gun, and press check a gun. Different ways of doing it. For this demonstration, like I said, not everything I own is a SIG. This is my Glock 17. This one is actually a Glock built on a CCR race frame. Used to run this gun all the time. Still love it. Got my SFARTEAC symbol on it. It's a cool looking gun, laser engraved. But when we start working things, different ways of clearing a gun. The first thing we've always got to do, remove the source of feed. Okay? Source of feed on the gun. We're going to make sure that that's out of the way. Next thing I've got to do, and this is going to take a few more steps than what I call the warrior way. The guardian way, depending on your weapons handling skills and your attention to detail. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rack the slide to the rear 3 times. And when I rack it, I'm trying to pull the slide off. Okay? 1, 2, 3. If there was something in there, if I failed to remove the source of feed, the magazine, it's going to continue to load. It's going to continue to throw rounds out. Maybe it'll be a clue. Okay, so I racked it 3 times to the rear. The next thing I'm going to do, lock the slide to the rear. It allows me to do my press check. I'm going to look in 3 places: breech, chamber, and down, to see if there's anything in the magazine well. Okay, so I do my check, I look. Next thing I'm going to do is look away. Remember, you looked at your watch, sometimes you forget what time it is. So I look away, then I come back through, I do the same check again. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm absolutely positive this gun is not loaded. So, 3 potential places for round to be. If they're in there, you're going to see them. By racking the slide 3 times, it helps ensure that you've removed the source of feed. It's just an additional safety step, especially for those people we train that don't carry guns every day. Okay? A few more steps, extra security measures. Okay? Treat all weapons as if they were loaded until you're absolutely positive they're not. Now I'm positive this one's not. Next thing I'm going to do is load. Loading the weapon from the slide forward position. There again, depending on where you're at, different people do it different ways. Magazine goes into the well. What I'm doing now, same way I cleared the gun. I'm grabbing the grasping grooves, letting the slide go forward. It should have picked up a round. Depending on the weapon system, not always happen. Are you willing to bet your life on it? I'm not. So I do a press check. One of the ways to do a press check, I can hook my finger over the rear sight, my thumb, pull it, I can see the brass, I can touch the brass. Another way, grab the grooves, pull it back. The only problem you have with this is sometimes we pull it back too far and a round will eject. Trying to get away from old school, old 1911 shooters used to reach up here a lot and pull it back. Most guns aren't made to do that anymore. And since you're going through all this additional effort to ensure that it's clear, that it's safe, that it's loaded, it's a technique that works, not one that I'm going to recommend all the time, okay, depending on what your skill set is. So, always treat your weapon as if it were loaded until you're absolutely sure it's not. When you load, highly encourage you to press check. Like I said, I prefer to press check the same way. I'm a knuckle dragger. I let my finger into the chamber. That way, even in the dark, I know it's loaded. But if you're going to carry a gun, hey, get some good training. Find you a good trainer. Train hard, train safe. Thank you for watching.